All right, let's talk qualification. So the coolest part about Octave is, remember, Octave at its core is about understanding your ICP, right? That doesn't just mean messaging and copy generation, right? At the core of understanding your ICP, and arguably the most important thing, is understanding who's a good fit and who's a bad fit, right? So when you're spinning up Octave, and again, defining your products and personas and use cases and the segments you go after, all this information, right? Core to that is Octave helping you determine your qualification criteria, right? So you should all do this, spin up Octave, it'll help you go through this absolutely for free to get started. It will infer and understand from exactly what you're selling who's a good fit and who's a bad fit, right? And help you come up with all of these qualification questions, right? That you might ask of a person and or company, right? Cool thing in here is this is where you can really finally calibrate Octave, right? So without having to do prompting or anything, right? You can come in here, you can add weighting to these questions, you can make things, instant qualifiers or instant disqualifiers, right? You can chat with this thing if you want to improve any of these questions, refine them, add additional ones. But the great part is we can put this to the road immediately. And mind you, these things exist on these other elements as well. So within all of your personas, they have their own set of questions, right? So we can get this really deep, nuanced understanding that we can apply to many workflows where this is important. So imagine scoring your whole TAM, MQLs coming through, leads for demos signing up, whatever it may be, or just going after a cold list. So you can come into agents and you'll see we have both qualify person agents or qualify company agents. So in this case, let's just build a new qualified company agent. I have a sample list we can go after. And so you can see in here, for those of you that have already been using these agents, got some new toys for you. We have a high effort mode. So again, this is giving more reasoning budget to the model to think through when you might have many segments. Some might be close, giving it just more capacity to think through that. And then just like we introduced a sequence agent, you now have a deep research mode that you can offer this agent by simply hitting this toggle, right? And this is to allow the agent to go far beyond company information, LinkedIn information. This is to go into recent news and all that kind of stuff. So it's as simple as that. You can configure these. Also, a more advanced feature for those of you who are in here, you can now, for example, if you don't want your playbook fit score, again, trying to find the best playbook for a person or company, if you don't want that to contribute to the overall qualification score, you can exclude that. So what's fun here, I didn't do anything yet, right? I just signed up for Octave. It gave me questions. We're going to save an agent. We will call this company agent for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. We'll save this. And then I'll show you how easy this works in Clay. So let's come over to Clay. I have a random, I just pulled some domains. Literally, these are like website visitors from the last few hours. What I'm going to do here is I have my Octave qualified company column. Come in here, let's refresh these fields. And then there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Save. And then check this out. We can run the whole column. Let's run them all. Why not? I got the credits. And so you can see, as simple as that, now all of these companies are going to start being run through that detailed qualification criteria that's been set up, right? All done for you, not a lick of prompting, nothing, right? So you'll see, we'll give it a moment here, it'll start coming back, and it'll give you scores, rationales. Again, these can be mapped onto leads, into CRM, wherever you want, right? So great, it's all starting to plug in here. And all of these, if you want to go super deep, right, you can go into the data and you can see every single question and its answer if you want to go audit, right? So you can see every question, it's decided to answer, give a confidence level. So huge amount of work here happening, all out of the box. Go play with this, have fun. We got a lot more coming for you. Cheers.